Now we are solving simple interest sums. So for this certain terminologies you should know. Principal, it is the amount which is lended. Rate of interest denoted by R is the percent at which you will get interest. Amount is principal plus simple interest, means what extra money you get is the simple interest and the principal is the amount you lend. So the total at the end of the term, whatever number of years are given, what we get is called as the amount. So let's start with exercise 11 from foundation. So now the first sum says that find the simple interest and amount on each of the following. So first is principal is given as rupees 8,400. Okay, rupees 8,400. Rate is always mentioned in percentage, so here it is 8%. Term period, so normally it is denoted by N, number of years, or T, time period, which is 4 years. Okay, always remember you should check that it is in years. So now simple interest, SI is PRT upon 100, where P is principal, R is rate of interest, T is time period, and upon 100. So here 8,400 into 8 into 4, 0 gets cancelled. So 84 into 32, which is 26488. Now amount becomes principal plus simple interest, which is 8,400 plus the simple interest we got, that is 2688, which is 11,088. Similarly, we go to the next sum. Here the principal is mentioned as rupees 50,000. Number of years is 3 years. Rate is 12.5. This is given in a mixed fraction, so we convert it, which becomes 25 upon 2%. So simple interest becomes 50,000 into 3 into 25 upon 2, and the whole thing is PRT upon 100, means divided by 100. So since this entire thing is that is divided by 100 and this already was in fraction, so this becomes reciprocal, so it becomes into 1 upon 100. So now zeros get cancelled, 2 ones are, 2 250s are, so we get rupees 18,750 as our interest, and amount we get 50,000 plus 18,750, which is 68,750. The third sum, here principal is mentioned as 9,275. Term period is 2 years. Rate is 7.5. So again we convert it into improper, which is 15 upon 2%. So simple interest becomes 9275 into 2, that is years, into 15 upon 2 into 1 upon 100. So we get it as 463.75 into 3, which is 1391.25. So amount becomes 10,666.25. Now we go to the second word problem. So it reads as, in what time will 7,500 amount to 8625? And if the simple interest is reckoned at 7.5%. So here the details which are given are, time period is not mentioned, principal is given, amount is given. Since amount and principal is given, we find out the simple interest, which is rupees 1175, amount minus principal. Rate is 7.5, which is 15 upon 2%. Now by simple formula, no need to go learn additional formulas. SI is PRT upon 100. Whatever is given, you put the value. So simple interest is 1125. Principal is 7,500. Rate is 15 upon 2. Time period is not mentioned, so we put it as X. And then into 1 upon 100, means upon 100. So that is it. So when we cancel it by the working, we get X is equal to 2 years.